is Sharyn Bovat. Welcome to the first episode of Cocktails with Sharyn. We're going to talk about crony capitalism. We're going to talk about what moderate people care about in a president. We're going to talk about the voters that are basically going to determine who's the next president of the United States. There are voters that care about issues being discovered that are real. There are voters that care about basically transparency, fairness in government, and they care about average America. You know, the moderate voters care about the 47% because a lot of us are the 47%. A lot of people that are retired, people in the military, people that are actively serving, people that have been wounded, people that have basically saved up their entire lives and now their investments have dwindled, that they're now in the 47%. Do you know, I've talked to a lot of early retirees that wanted Mitt Romney to win, and after he made that comment, they felt like it kicked them in the gut. Mitt Romney hurt the people that wanted him to win the most. Mitt Romney is disgusting. But, you know, don't let my words sway you. Let the words of America sway you. Those words will be heard. Those words will be heard on Election Day. And basically, America's going to say, sure, we know that we're in a tough time and we are failing, but we want respect. And you know what? We're not getting it. It's time, America, that we fought back the middle, us moderates. It's time we got respect. Thank you. Welcome to the first episode. We're going to start out with some good news. I don't want you to think I'm all negative. So I'm going to talk to you about some good stuff. Okay? You have a great day. Welcome. Hello. Welcome to the Voice of a Moderate. Yeah, I represent a lot of the women. And a lot of times we want to hear good things. And the good thing that happened this week is that we have a rock that now is protected and as a national monument. So President Obama's administration, Secretary of the Interior, made Chimney Rock in Colorado a national place that we can go and appreciate. Well, so that happened in Colorado, and now we're headed on over to Washington, D.C. to see what's going on. Earlier I mentioned about energy and NISSAN and issues I've been dealing with. And, you know, I've been fighting fraud that NISSAN North America did. I worked with top NISSAN executives, and I found out that they were building this car to fail. And I became a whistleblower. And I've been now proven to have been telling the truth. I mean, even the Time magazine said that the Nissan Leaf was a flop. The Detroit News has indicated the same thing. Some top experts have gone on TV to talk about it. Here's Paul Chesser.
Because these are not practical vehicles. The American public is not ready. The technology is not ready to meet the demand of the American public, who wants to be able to drive their car far, refuel their car quickly, and not have to wait 4 or 5 hours for it to recharge. Nissan got $1.4 billion in a loan guarantee to refurbish a plant in Tennessee to build the Leaf. They say they'll be able to build 150,000 Leafs a year. Who's going to buy those? They're only selling a couple hundred Leafs a month. It makes absolutely no sense, and that's going to be another unmet promise as far as green jobs with Nissan.
You sum it up well, Paul. Unmet promises. Thanks for coming on tonight. Great job as always. Pleasure to have you here.
Thanks, Sherry.
Well, now you've heard from an expert about the Nissan Leaf not being the best car, and the collateral for the Nissan Leaf that the Department of Energy accepted was an IDB bond that's taxpayer-based. That means that $2 billion are back on the table. But we do have some good news in the energy field. Coal is cheap, and the coal people have been fighting. Coal miners have been fighting for their jobs. Excessive regulations have hurt them. But what's exciting is that members of Congress in a bipartisan effort have just passed legislation that allow for affordable energy. Oh, well, we're going quickly. We're going to Missouri. Oh, yeah, this is the vagina voter country. Okay, we got that Todd Akin thing happening. Oh, yeah, you know, Todd Akin made that comment about legitimate rate. That was kind of equal to Romney's 47% comment. Kind of made him toast, too. Look at the stats. There's just no way that Todd Akin can win. But you know what? He's staying in there. I don't know why. He can't leave. We can get somebody in that can win for the moderates because, McCaskill's pretty much of a lib. Oh well. So now we're headed up to where? Boston? Oh my God. Boston's the home of the Titanic. Mitt Romney has put his foot in his mouth so many times last week. I bet he can't stomach any more foot action. I mean, look at this guy. He made the 47% comment. He had the issue about the taxes. His foreign policy comment on Libya made him look like a total buffoon. I mean, what's really sad is that his basically the people that he's put on his campaign are like the warmongers that people don't trust. I mean, did you see that guy Bolton? Oh my God, he looks like he always wants to sniff out a war. It's crazy. Oh yeah, here I'm back to the Nissan issue. Well, the thing about Mitt Romney is he keeps wanting to go talk about Iran, talk tough with Iran. Well, what's really strange is that Nissan does business with Iran. And you know what? They don't want to talk about the Nissan story, the people that were on the campaign. Well, why? I mean, my God, Nissan does business with Iran. They fuel the Iranian economy. The Iranian people are killing our troops. New York City taxi cabs with Mayor Bloomberg have just approved a big contract. Why? Why are they not talking about this stuff? It's crazy. Mitt Romney's going to lose. I mean, everybody knows it because it's a jerk. I mean, it's really sad. I mean, he could have won. All he had to do was be respectful. President Obama has not done a good job. But what's happened is Mitt Romney has done a horrible job. Mitt Romney's only job was to sell America on change. And in this economy, don't you think it would be pretty easy to get that to happen? Yeah, I mean, I had somebody say, I don't know how he ever made all that money at Bank Capital. I mean, my God, he's really, it's sad. I'm just sad because America could have been so much more. But look at what Sarah Palin's saying. Sarah Palin is now saying that Mitt Romney needs to go rogue. Wow, a little terrifying, isn't it? Yeah, oh, it's just sad. So now we're back to DC with President Obama. Now this is interesting. I talked to a guy when I was in DC. Listen to this.
I just want to hear your voice because it's not the Obama campaign that's
Right.
paying for the Occupy.
Right.
Who is paying for it?
I would say the unions that are helping us. The communication workers of America are the ones that's helping us the most, and all other unions that are associated with them.
So thank you. We've got that answer.
Yes.
I appreciate that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. That is great.
Thank you.
So, anyways, now Obama's strategy is basically saying that it's really because of the fact that what President Obama has done is he says he can't do anything because of the Republican Congress and they're not letting him do anything. Well, the way I see it is that we need a Republican Congress and a Republican Senate, and then we need Mitt to compromise. Because, let's face it, his approaches have been a little extreme. People with pre-existing conditions want to be covered. We'll talk about, all that Obamacare next week. But I want to say this week it's all about Mitt. And the women have discovered that, yeah, it's not good. But, Obama's a decent guy. He didn't insult us. And you know what? That matters. Sorry. Sayonara. It's time. Everybody in America got respect. Especially the hardworking people that do nothing but care about their country and just want a government that is fair. A government that does the basics. We need change. We're not going to get the change we wanted, but maybe it can get a little bit better. If not, we're going to have to keep tightening our belts. Tough economy. Teach y'all how to make the blue collar bellini next week. Yeah. Buy some Cook champagne. Yeah, you kind of get it.